सनातनाय सूक्ष्माय सुगुणाय सुशान्ताय सम्पूर्णाय सुशीलाय श्रीनिवासाय ते नमः. Earlier, we saw that Brahma, Rudra, lot of sages, everybody brought the beautiful lotuses from Akasha Ganga and they were on the way to visit Bhagavan, right? So this sloka now says that they all are going to Sri Swami Pushkarini. So Swami Pushkarini is the Tirtham in Tirumala. Sri Swami Pushkarini ka plavanirmalanghaha. Shreyotino hara virinchi sanantanadhyaha Dvare vasanti varavetra hatottamangaha Sri Venkatachalapate tava Suprabhatam. Here it is one Samastapadam, Sri Swami Pushkarini ka plavanirmalangaha, right? So first of all, it starts with Sri. And all of us know that Sri means respect, it means Mata Mahalakshmi, it means prosperity, everything. Here, because the beautiful water of the divine Tirumala is mentioned, it is called with respect. So it is respecting the water there. So Sri Swami Pushkarini, Aplava is bathing, taking a dip there. Nirmala is pure. Mala means impurity. Nirmala is purifying or cleaning. Anga is the body. So purifying all the parts with the holy dip in the beautiful Swami Pushkarini. Shreyosthino. Shreya means best, excellent. It's a very superior quality. Arthin, devotees. Shreyotino, the best of the devotees. Whom Hara Virinchi Sanantanadhyaha. Hara, Shiva, Rudra. Virinchi is another name for Brahma. Sanantana. So Sanandana and other sages. Adhya means others. What do? Dvare Vasanti. So they are at the door. Vasanti, they are there. Okay? Dvare Vasanti, they are waiting at the door. Varavetra Hatotta Mangaha. Most excellent followers are being touched by the king. Sri Venkatachalapate tava Suprabhatam. Shiva, Brahma, the Sanakadayas, and many other sages are there waiting at the doorstep of Bhagavan, where there are the doorkeepers who touch them with this excellent cane. And these great devotees have had a dip in the Swami Pushkarini and cleansed themselves. Bathing in the divine water is something that is very, very significant in this particular sloka. So this Swami Pushkarini purifies not only physically, but also mental cleansing happens. Swami Pushkarinika. Now the Tirtha is the starting place of this particular sloka. Tirumala itself is known as a Tirthadri. Tirthadri means the place which is known for the water. We go for Tirtha Yatra, right? So the Tirthadri is another synonym for Tirumala itself. So Tirumala is known as Tirthadri. Because it is a place where a lot of Punya Tirthams are available. There are several Puranas which say that there are 66 crore Tirthams there. 66 Kodi Tirtham is what they say, is there in the Tirupati Tirumala place. And they say that of this, 1008 are very important. 208 have great significance. 108 can bestow a lot of punyam on you. If you want your bhakti and jnana to increase, then there are 68 specific tirthams mentioned in different Puranas. 7 tirthams are extraordinary. Of this, top of all these tirthams, top of all the 66 crores is the Swami Pushkarini. So that is the significance of Swami Pushkarini. Okay. So the next time we go there, don't even miss, having a prokshanam of that Swami Pushkarini. If possible, take a dip or at least, have a prokshanam. Every morning, it is such a blessing to even think of Swami Pushkarini. Kulashekara Alvar, one of the greatest Alvars, he wanted to be something in Tirumala. In fact, he says, Padiya kidandu un pavaravai kanvene. He wants to be one on the stepping stone so that he can keep admiring Bhagavan's lips. So there he says one beautiful statement, which is Koneri varum kurugai pirape. So in Swami Pushkarini, let me even be an insect, says the great Alvar. If we are far away from that place, Smaranat, even when we remember the Pushkarini, that itself will give us a lot of positive things. So darshanat, snanat, smaranat, three things we say. When we have a look at the sacred tank, darshanat, snanat, if you go have a holy dip in the water, smaranat, even if you merely remember that water, it can give you a lot of positive things. Now this sloka says, Brahma, Rudra, along with all the sages headed by Sanandana. So Sanandanadhyaha. Why specifically Sanandana's name is mentioned? It is because Sanandana Maharishi is known for what is called as the Shruti Gita, which is mentioned in the 10th skanda of Bhagavata Purana, chapter 87, where a question is asked. We say that God does not have a form. We say that God does not have qualities. He is Nirguna Parabrahma. He cannot even be explained by the Upanishads. We learn all that. On the other side, we say he has beautiful eyes. He has such nice qualities. How do we understand these two? Because of the knowledge that Sanandana Maharishi had, he explains it. And that compilation is called as the Shruti Gita. So here, he is also come to have a darshan of Bhagavan. And because of his knowledge, who is he accompanied by? By Rudra, Brahma, all the great gods are accompanying Sanandana Maharishi, which means the greatness of Sanandana Maharishi is also mentioned here. So what happens here? Even the great devas, the gods, everybody, they come and they have a dip here. So sometimes you might feel, why is Brahma, Rudra, everybody brought in here as if they have sins or anything? That's not the point. There is a concept called Loka Sangraha. In fact, Bhagavan Sri Krishna mentions that even in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan says, there is nothing for me to achieve in any of these three worlds, Arjuna. But then why am I doing all what I'm doing? Because what I do, everybody else is going to follow. Because they take me as an example, they will follow what I do. So I do everything so that everybody will follow and they will lead a good life. So now the Brahma, the Rudra, the Sanaka, there's everybody come there, they take a dip, they wait for Bhagavan's darshan, basically saying that they are leading by example. We ourselves are doing that. You all better do this, come early in the morning, take a holy dip, have your bath early, go have a darshan of Bhagavan. So they are leading by example. Pushkarini, Swami Pushkarini, Sri Swami Pushkarini, right? Can also give the meaning that Bhagavan itself is in the form of the Swami Pushkarini. Now these deities are there wanting to have a darshan of Bhagavan, right? There, Swami Pushkarini is Sri Venkatesha. Sri Swami Pushkarini, Mata Mahalakshmi is in his chest, right? So they are raring to have a dip in this water, which is filled with auspicious qualities. So when we say taking a dip, it means indulging ourselves, immersing ourselves in the auspicious qualities of Bhagavan. Earlier, Narada was singing all the beautiful leelas of Bhagavan, right? So immersing ourselves in this divine feeling is also like taking a dip. In fact, the entire Tirupavai of Andal is about Neerada Poduvir. She'll call everybody to come have a divine bath. It means let us sing about Bhagavan. Let us take a dip in his divine qualities. So taking a dip here can also be interpreted as let us immerse ourselves in the divinity, in the divine qualities of Bhagavan. So all the sages, the divinities, everybody is there. They are waiting eagerly to have a darshan of Bhagavan. At that time, they are discussing about the great qualities of Bhagavan. Narada is singing the great qualities of Bhagavan. So they are immersing themselves in this divinity. So at that point of time, what happens? The Dvara Palakas are there.
The Dvara Palakas touch the head, Uttama Anga, of the devotees with the cane. This is to give them a vara, a boon. And what is the vara? The darshan of Bhagavan. What else can be a greater vara than having the darshan of Sri Venkateshwara? The Dwarapalakas grant this vara to the devotees by touching with the vetra.
Now, because we are familiar with the Sengol which was installed in the parliament, Vetra can also mean the Shenkol. Okay. So, usually the commander in chief is the holder of what we call as the Shenkol. So, Vetrapani. Vetrapani is one of the names of Vishwaksena. So, what is Vishwaksena doing? When we all go to the temples, the Pandit there comes and places a shatari on our head, right? So that basically becomes a connection between Bhagavan. The shatari will usually be on the feet of Bhagavan. It represents Swami Nammalwar. That touches our head. And the relationship is established, that we are subservient to the Lord, and the Acharya Sambandham, through that Bhagavan Sambandham happens to us. Like that, Vishwaksena, the commander of Vishnu Sena, he is placing this Vetra with his Vetrapani onto everybody who's at the doorsteps of Bhagavan. So that is the Vetrapani. So that's a beautiful thing that comes here. So the explanation of Vishwaksena is also brought into this sloka. So when everybody is anxiously waiting, please wake up. Oh Venkatesha, let this dawn be auspicious to you.
Sri Swami Pushkarini Kaplavanirmalangaha श्रेयोर्थिनो हरविरिञ्चि सनन्दनाद्याः द्वारे वसन्ति वरवेत्रहतोत्तमाङ्गाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैव बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रहृदे स्वभावात् करोमि यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि.